hello, my loves. What a beautiful Wednesday, aka Hump Day confirmation. I hope that means a lot of y'all, or all of you, everybody. Okay, most everybody deserves a good day. There was a lot of mixed energy this morning. I left these cards out from yesterday's reading. If you didn't get a chance to catch yesterday's full live here, I was live on Facebook. Hello, Facebook. I just saw they lose here live, and see the Goddess live as well on Instagram. So if you didn't get to check out the full live, it is a little bit of a longer one. I haven't done like a longer one in a while, so it's a bit of a treat, I would say. But it's like a little over an hour, but it is available on Instagram and Facebook, and I will be uploading it other places. So you guys will be alerted on some upcoming abreast availability of different things as well. I still have 3 slots available. Somebody jumped in confirmation right after the live, which I felt so happy about because it was somebody I've never spoken to, and it was a nice interaction, and they are looking for alignment assistance, and I am so glad they were trusting me to do that. So there is now 3 slots available. For those of you that missed my live yesterday, just quick admin stuff before we jump into the reading. I'm really being pulled to put these cards aside, and usually when that happens, just side note, I may revisit the reading or something to do with today's pull. It may have something to do with these cards, so I may need to reference them, but I'm not going to put them back in the little bitch scroll here, the roll we got. I'm just going to put them over here to the side, and if it comes up that we feels like we need a reason for them, we will grab them. Yeah, stuff is going on, and when I say stuff's going on different timelines, okay, can I get through the admin stuff? Okay, I'm trying to get through the admin stuff. Let me cut, because I'm about to go straight in the channel, y'all. Goodness gracious. Let's not get tongue-tied, okay? Clear out the throat chakra, but no, so admin stuff, 3 slots left still. I'm gonna leave it open for the next 7 days actually. And what I did is I reduced it for him, so that would seem fitting to do for everybody else, by $25. So it's a $25 discount on the intro session. So I will put the full details of that, advert, in the comments after this live, for those of you who didn't get a chance to see yesterday's live, and those of you who have shorter attention spans, no disrespect, I will go ahead and put the post together after I'm off the live, and sometime before 3-4 p.m. today, Eastern Standard Time, it'll be on my Facebook, my YouTube, and somewhere in the comments basically, or on the caption of one of my Instagram videos. I will make sure it's posted everywhere, so everybody has this grandiose opportunity to get a discounted offer on, better steps to take in your personal journey to become more aligned with your spiritual growth. And this is also a really great opportunity I've never been somebody who's scared to ask questions. So I try to make sure I put myself in other people's shoes. And some people, curiosity really scares them, or, they just might be really shy, or they might feel like something's a dumb question. And here's the thing. Typically when you are asking that out of curiosity and genuine concern of will this help me, it's usually never a dumb question. People that ask dumb questions are people that are trying to be disrespectful to any process they're asking about, petty shit, bullshit. Those are dumb questions. It's not a dumb question to be oh, I never heard of life coaching or alignment coaching. I've never, heard of what that entails, or what is it you do, or did it work for you? I don't mind any questions like that, and if it's not something you feel comfortable asking, in a public setting, whether it's on a live, or me chopping up a video and it happens to talk about that, and you don't want to ask me in the comments, I know that some of you do attempt to interact with me in the messenger, and I appreciate that, but I will say this, I know, because somebody hit me up not too long ago, was oh, you had a robotic response. I thought that shit was funny, actually. I'm the furthest thing from a robot. But when it comes to business, yes, I run a business. So if you DM me, right, and I just feel I need to say this because people, I don't know, maybe niggas have been trying to hit on me and they're getting offended. I don't know. I just feel it's something I need to mention with the admin stuff, right? one, just to be candid with y'all, and it's not no shame or disrespect to any man who has asked me or been interested in trying to interact with me via one of the platforms, but it's just a personal choice at this point that, like, it's really, like, even with my level of discernment, which it's just, I rather have personal interactions, and I get it. It's like, oh, well, we can meet up. I can fly you out. Listen, gentlemen. I'm not looking for no fly-by-night casual affairs, okay? And you guys can stop. I don't feel like it's a necessity because it's my business page. So I don't think it's a necessity to post my marital status or my relationship status. But at this current time, yes, I am single. So, I mean, I will clip this up. Please stop DMing me, asking me that. Because then when I don't answer some of y'all get offended. And I don't answer some of y'all, to be honest, because even me being single, I wouldn't date you. That's probably why I'm not answering. Don't take that offensively. Take it as a time to grow for yourself. And or, like, maybe I'm just not the bitch for you. Just because I look good and you may be attracted to me, you could look good yourself. That doesn't mean our vibe would sync. That doesn't mean we would mesh. And also channel message. That goes for everyday life, women and men. Women are guilty of it too. I've seen it tragically play out. And it's like, what the fuck is this? Bitches. Stupid bitches. Okay? Not bitches, but stupid bitches. If a nigga don't want you, for God's sake, like, don't make that nigga tell you more than once or show you more than once he don't want you. We've all been guilty of it. I'm not fucking pick-me shaming you. But once you learn that critical lesson, you then become a chronic pick-me, whether you're a man or a woman. If you are using, I don't know, tools of the trade, let's just say, to, like, keep yourself in a relationship. If you have to use money or just your looks, right? Like, if you're a woman or a man, but particularly women right now. If you don't consider yourself shallow, maybe, but let me tell you something, baby. If the only thing that holds a man hostage to you, because that's kind of hostaging somebody, is the way you look, and every time you mistreat him or do something wrong, or the relationship just, like, maybe y'all just aren't working out, you throw your pussy up in the mix to try to hypnotize him on something good, all you're doing is slowly he's gonna lose respect, right? And also what's gonna happen is he's gonna end up cheating because you're trying to make it difficult for him to leave. So I'm not condoning cheating, but what I will say is when a man or a woman tries to make it hard for a person to leave a relationship when they clearly don't want to be there, and I'm not saying the reason why they don't want to be there is a good reason in your head, but don't make somebody tell you they don't want to fuck with you more than 2 and 3 times. And if somebody tell you that first time and y'all have some type of long-standing commitment or a relationship that entails children or legalities that you, like, want to be a mediation point or try to compromise, if that person says fuck you and you're compromised in whatever way they say it, I mean, just take that as your clue that they're not willing to not submit to you, but to any morality in the relationship or connection. And why would you want attachments, whether that's, I'm hearing business dealings, personal dealings, relationship dealings, why would you want attachments to any of that anyway? If somebody is flaky, which I'm not calling somebody, like, you might end up in a situation, we've all been there, where we think it's going to work out, or we moved on with somebody too fast for the wrong reasons, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then you enter the relationship, I don't know, let's say 3 months, and I love yous have been exchanged, but when you said it, you knew there was hesitation, and you feel like you've given this person, I don't know, like, some type of signs on an emotional level that you don't even fuck with them no more, and now you looking at them like a ditz because they trying to hang in the relationship. You're also dead ass wrong. Just be a man or a bitch about your shit and be like, listen, instead of hurting you, because that's the mature people be like, man, I didn't want to hurt their feelings. You sneaking around lying and perpetrating frauds until you can't take it no more, and then snapping on somebody or getting so disrespectful that you got third parties in their face or whatever you be doing, that's not okay neither, because now you're crossing a boundary of karma. So you shouldn't want to hold somebody hostage in a relationship that don't want to be there. Release that person back to the streets or wherever it is they like to go. And if the grass is greener over there, which most of the time it isn't, they'll come running back. And that will be up to you if you want to take the secondary or third or however many chance that person is going to find interest and value in you for the long term of the relationship, where they're not going to leave you next time something shiny and new comes along. So, like, that is a big channel message here, because I didn't even mean to go into all that. But maybe it's something in the cards, people are going through breakups or whatever, and that has been coming out a lot lately. And I'm not like, I've been through breakups, it's hard. Yes, I've been the reason of some of my breakups, and honestly, thinking back on it, those earlier breakups in my life where I was the catastrophic person, where I was kind of the toxic person, where somebody probably should have left me by the wayside, but they didn't, and they couldn't take what I was doing no more, to the point the relationship dissipated in like a shitty way and didn't need to go that way, because we were both probably like he was probably a great person, I essentially was, I just was acting erratic as fuck, you know what I mean? Like, I can take onus and accountability for that now. I would like to say I took onus and accountability 10, 15 years ago when those things occurred, but I didn't the way I should have. It was petty accountability. Like, I know I fucked up, but it ain't no but. My dad used to always stop me anytime I said but about anything. It's some shit, most shit in life is actually black and white. We give it a but. We make areas gray. We're the one that paint that middle, mesh the colors, and hope that, like, you're okay with it over here and you're okay with it over here. And that's another thing. And all y'all that want to date multiples, okay, cool. If you're doing it honestly, openly, safely, and everybody involved wants to be doing that, right? And also, speaking to any young ladies or any gentlemen out there, if you're in love with a lady, and I know we don't talk about this with gentlemen enough, like we just tease niggas and call them simps online and shit, and I don't think that should be something that we doing. We should never berate a man or a woman because they got played. That is disrespectful. Like, at the end of the day, maybe not everybody knows about the time you got fucking played, but you know you were sitting in the corner crying somewhere holding your fucking stomach because your friend fucked your bitch or whatever, vice versa. So don't sit here and act like whoever talked about it or you found out or it was gossiped about, like that was the only person in the fucking history that ever got played or even played by that person. There's bitches out here who, a small town, might have all got played by the same nigga, but those bitches sitting there talking like they better when meanwhile they got played by the same nigga too. You know what I mean? It's just like, we all have got played. We all have been in a relationship, a time or two. Even if a celebrity were to come sit down, magically manifest right here and talk to me. I mean, one of the biggest names in the game. I'm talking a 50 Cent, a Eminem, a Snoop Dogg, I gotta name a woman, a Beyonce, Shakira, a Rihanna. I promise you, they is never going to tell you, and we know because we've seen it. The niggas, we don't see it as much, right? Because they shade the bitches that really play them and carry them and treat them like all type of wild shit and shit like that, right? You don't really hear about too many L's Jay took with the ladies. We can assume he took an L with Aaliyah. We can assume that, what's that book I read back in the day? Nas' baby mom. Carmen Bryant said, you know, he might have took an L with her. But, you know, the way he rapped about fucking Nas' bitch later, it's like, well, who took the L? It's like, niggas will perpetrate the biggest frauds behind the scenes. Like, I'm not saying Beyonce ain't his one true love. It probably is. I guess, you know, whatever. But, like, who's to say the biggest L he took wasn't him and Dame and the loss of beautiful Aaliyah? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes people don't even end up with who the fuck they desired most to end up with. They ended up with who chose to stick the long haul through it, confirmation with their motherfucking bullshit. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, hold on, like, 2 seconds. I gotta double check something real quick. Because something just came up on my phone. I'm like, what the fuck is that? But I will be right back. Okay? Don't go nowhere. Alright? I will be right back in this present moment. Okay? Hold on one second. I just gotta check something, y'all.